5280 Sports Network here, like right next to Dove Valley.
It's right here.
We're trying to stay out of the rain and the wind. This is Jake Marsing. I am Ryan Green. Yesterday we heard from the defensive coordinator, the special teams coordinator, and a defensive player. Today, all offense. Mike McCoy and Demaryius Thomas. Mike McCoy came in early.
I missed Mike McCoy because I was running late
they were
meeting.
Like 10 minutes early.
And he got up 10 minutes early, and I had to wait outside. What were your impressions, I guess, from Mike McCoy?
It seems like things are going to be very similar to what they were running when Peyton was here last. He made it a point to say that every player on the offense is still learning the system.
Yeah.
It's not that Paxton's ahead, it's not that Trevor's ahead, it's not that even Demaryius is ahead, because there's new things he's learning.
And that's not anything new, that information.
Right, absolutely.
That the offense is going to be more open.
Yeah.
We've seen it with our own eyes in practices. We've seen how much Paxton Lynch is going to be out of the gun. I asked Demaryius Thomas about Paxton's confidence level. DT seemed to be really emphatic that this guy is a far more confident player than he was last year, primarily because he's now in an offense that suits his skill set more. When I talked about it on the Broncos Blitz podcast yesterday, just how important that is for Paxton in his development to no longer be in an offense that's asking him to do things he's never done before.
Right.
He's now in an offense where he can be in the gun, sit back, read a defense, ready, set, go, hit the quick out, hit the deep out on the right side to DT. The other thing that interested me from what I heard just from DT a little bit ago, he talked about how Mike McCoy and Vance Joseph want him to be the guy. Yeah. I have said for years that Demaryius Thomas is one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. His numbers have not always said that. I think that guy, that DT that we saw today, talk about more confident players. Yeah. That guy's a more confident player. I love me some Demaryius Thomas, as you and I have talked about. That guy is ready to go.
And he also said that he played literally all of last year injured. From the first play, his injury came back and his hip just wasn't right.
And we talked about that last year.
Right.
We talked about seeing him on the field.
There's just something wrong. So if he's completely healthy and in the offense where he flourished, it's going to be a big year.
I think the DT fans are going to see this year is the DT who's a lot closer to the guy you saw when Peyton Manning was the quarterback here, which is obviously a great thing for the Denver Broncos.
That wraps up the OTA Week 1, Phase 3, Stage 10. We'll be back next week. It sounds like they'll be having an open practice next Tuesday again.
Same schedule. So will that be, it'll go Trevor, Paxton, Trevor. So it'll be a Paxton day.
All right.
Presumably. We'll be able to see Paxton.
There you go. That's something to tune into on Tuesday.
We'll have 2 podcasts up today. No Broncos Blitz today because I got to run. Sean Drotar has a new Blake Street Irregulars podcast. Then we'll also have a brand new Avalanche Talk with JJ and Zach. That is literally in my inbox, ready to upload. And then Justin Michael, our Broncos contributor, writing a little bit about Brandon McManus' contract. I know I mentioned that yesterday. It's actually going to go up today.
He's got a lot of stuff to upload, so we're going to get out of here. For Jake Marsing, I'm Ryan Green. This is 5280 Sports Network.